Should you try to develop killer instinct? Today we're talking about killer instinct, basketball killer instinct, and the question of what is it and should you try to use it, develop it, and make it part of your game as a player. In terms of definition, I think it's a good place to start with the most common and obvious examples of killer instinct. And I think those probably are, for most players, are the examples of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. So using them as the examples of the most common, notorious killer instincts in NBA and basketball history, my definition for killer instinct is taking over a game from your teammates and just sort of deciding that you're going to take control away from your teammates. I need to take control because it's what's best for my team, even if my teammates don't like it. And the biggest reason why Jordan and Kobe are the biggest examples of that killer instinct is because they do it from the most common, obvious standpoint and perspective of killer instinct, which is scoring the basketball. Now, the reason killer instinct is most closely aligned with scoring the basketball is because that's the biggest, most significant way to influence the way the game goes and whether or not you're successful as a teammate. But it's not the only possible way to have and display killer instinct. You can probably tell by my tone of voice that I'm not all that supportive and encouraging for players to run out here and immediately start working on trying to be the killer, basketball killer that they see on TV every now. And the reasons for that is, first of all, it's rare. There's only two big notorious figures in NBA history that we immediately associate with having a killer instinct, and that's Kobe and Michael. And part of the reason it's so rare is because I believe that there's only really two ways to have and or developed killer instinct, which is you're either born with it, a la Jordan and Kobe and those upper echelon kind of players that we associate with killer instinct, but I can at least give you some food for thought that I think can help. Starting with the idea that whether or not you have a killer instinct and how well you're able to use it is pretty much mostly a psychological tool and ability.